This book, to be specific, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. A mysterious island, an abandoned orphanage, a strange collection of very peculiar photographs. It all waits to be discovered in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. It is 348 pages long. This is a YA fantasy fiction novel. I read this about 2 weeks ago and have yet to do a review. It sat there staring at me in my bookcase, and I dragged my heels on this one. Not because it was a bad book, it was a good book, but because I am finally out of school for the summer, which means I don't do very much aside from lay in my bed watching TV, doing the minimal chores I am asked to by my parents, and playing video games. I had a different expectation for this book when going into it than I feel I got out of it. I watched the trailer for the book, which I will link down below, which was filmed and directed by the author of the book itself. I can't really describe the plot as well as the trailer does. I got a feel that it would be a lot more creepy than it was. There were definitely some creepy elements and some weird things that could be considered creepy, but the overall vibe of the book was not creepy. Before I talk about the plot and the characters and all that, I want to talk about a really unique aspect of this book. There are pictures in it. They're authentic vintage photographs, and in the back they're authenticated with the owners and stuff, that are scattered throughout the book, such as these. There's just a whole lot of really neat old pictures. Anytime that a photograph is mentioned in the book by the main character, we see the actual photograph that he is mentioning either on the next page or at the end of the chapter. As our story opens, a horrific family tragedy sets 16-year-old Jacob journeying to a remote island off the coast of Wales, where he discovers the crumbling ruins of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. As Jacob explores its abandoned bedrooms and hallways, it becomes clear that Miss Peregrine's children were more than just peculiar. They may have been dangerous. They may have been quarantined on a deserted island for a good reason. And somehow, impossible though it seems, they may still be alive. It kept me on my toes. It was interesting. I wanted to read more. I read the entire book in one sitting. All of the characters were unique and interesting, and I really felt that they were genuine characters. All of the characters have a unique personality. They have personality traits that are realistic, even though there are a lot of things about these characters that are very surreal. Overall, this book was a good read. I would recommend it. It was interesting. This is a debut novel for Ransom Riggs, so I look forward to anything else that he will come out with.